the windber Color Me Pink 5K for breast cancer. Finished first overall in 1948. My splits were 634, 625, 619, then whatever else for that last like 10th. I don't know. Definitely a miserable morning. It's like 47 degrees right now. It was raining off and on the way out, but even during the race at different times, the rain got us and the wind chill. Like it was, yeah, just an all-around like miserable morning. I think it chased a lot of people away. It's definitely a smaller crowd than has been there, and even like the last year or two, it really dwindled a lot. I don't know if it's because they changed the course a little bit the last year or two, and you got this nice hill start that chased people away, or whatever the case may be. It was definitely a smaller crowd today. I think I won by like a minute, and I wasn't even like trying much. But I still enjoy it because, again, it's for like breast cancer, and it's at that medical center in Windber, Chansu Cho or whatever it's called. I don't know how to ever say the name right, so we'll just leave it at that. They had Chopper from Johnstown Tomahawks there today. Dressed up. I don't know. I wasn't sure how I was going to do it today. What I mean by that is because of the weather. I didn't really know how I was going to dress, I guess is the way I should actually put it. Because it was kind of in that between range. Like I said, it's 47 right now. I think even on the way up, it might have hit like 48 to 50 degrees a couple times. So it's kind of on that non-shirtless type conditions, but with it being rainy and windy, you sort of had to wear a shirt. I mean, I'm glad I definitely did. And it was definitely the smarter move. It just, I don't know. It was kind of confusing. But anyway, I went with my compression shorts with shorts over top. I wore a long sleeve shirt. I actually wore my one black windbreaker just to break the wind and keep that water barrier in case it rains some more off my body to keep me warmer. Had a neck gaiter, and I wore some like light cotton gloves. Again, just trying to stay warm and break the wind. Did get a little bit hot. Probably would have been a lot hotter if I had a red line the whole time. But who knows? It's that time of year where you really can't predict how you're gonna feel, because just temperatures vary during the race, and conditions, like I said, today it rained off and on during the race, so you have to take that into consideration. Where if it's like 80 degrees, who really cares? But whatever. I didn't warm up too much, and I was just gonna use the first couple tents as a warm up, so that's what I did. Let the kids go out first, and then just caught them, just gradually passed them all. Probably 4 tenths at the most into the race. I took over the lead once we hit the hill. Starts off like flat for like a tenth, drops down and does like a quick U sort of shape up through like the graveyard of Windber. It gets real steep real quick, and there's definitely a steep part at one point, and I did feel my legs burning a little bit. And it's somewhere on that hill, like the middle of that hill, is when I took first over. Kid went out too fast, I think, burned himself up. But I was feeling it a little bit in my legs myself, in that middle of that hill, like especially when it got steeper. I was like, oh, this sucks. I mean, I knew I was going to be able to recover. It was just that burning feeling. I just got it in my head. It just sucks right now. Then once it flattened out, I was fine. And then we just ran around the windber park, rec park, whatever it's called. Did some kind of loop around it. You basically do like the whole outer perimeter. I would say like 80% of the outer perimeter. Then somehow you S back in once you get to the end, and then head back the same way you came. Not really a hard navigator type course. Well, I don't know. I still use precautions today. I used the word precautions. Anyway, I put the course on my watch this morning. That way I didn't really have to pay attention, even though a couple of times it did go on course, off course, flickered on and off. So I must have just lost signal with the rain, which was kind of confusing because I knew I was going the right way. But I mean, I really didn't have to listen to my watch because the one windber police cruiser, like the SUV one, actually was in front of me, leading me the whole way. So I really didn't have to worry about paying attention at all. I know once I hit the park, I had 30 probably plus seconds, and then after I left the park, I probably had closer to a minute. And once I hit the graveyard back, it was definitely a solid minute. Over like second place. Like I said, crowd was kind of small compared to past years, and there wasn't like too many runners compared to other years. So it's kind of disappointing, but I think the rain just and temperature change today just chased everybody away, because it's always cold for this race, especially like right there. Like it just, the wind, because it's in windber, just, you know, whatever, wind, windber, no pun intended, but either way, it does get you pretty good right there, and it's always chilly. Some people just don't like that in general, but the people showed up, were real fun and nice. Glad I went to support like the breast cancer awareness again. But really, other than that, really not much else to say. I generally felt good the whole race. My legs felt good. Starting to get some energy back. The only time I had issues was that little hill. But I guess that's sort of to be expected on that hill. Not really having done too much hill work recently. And then, yeah. Happy with how I felt now. I didn't even have to drink a Fit 8 afterwards. So that's nice. Other than that, I guess that's about it. Yeah, nothing else much really to say. Just hope more people come next year and support breast cancer. And kind of a crappy race recap, but hey, for feeling as good as I do right now after running 20 miles in a day for the first time in like 2 months, I'll take it. Like I said, I think I'm starting to finally heal a little bit and get better, so I'm happy to be alive, I guess.